Has choosing to wait hurt you more than failing ever could? Think about that. What does waiting mean to you? I want you to think deeply about this question. In what areas of your life does waiting continuously show up for you? Is it relationships? Is it taking risks in your career to further your development? Is it around fear of speaking up, traveling, experiencing new things? I want you to assess where you have been waiting and how long you have been there for and why. Is it because you feel it's not the right moment? You don't feel ready? Things can change, you're uncertain? These, you would argue, that can be limiting beliefs holding you in place, right? Depending on the context of the waiting, it could also show that you might be giving power, your power, to something external, some external condition, some external circumstance. You could also be using waiting as a crutch to avoid discomfort, to keep you safe. But are you really safe? Are you 1000% safe? Do you know that for certain? Can something not happen to you when you step outside your door? No, right? None of us know that. I include myself in having struggled with waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right moment to start sharing content, waiting for the right moment to start sharing and trying to help other people. Waiting is something that I had to face and address. My wait excuse was, I don't know enough. That was the limiting belief that was killing me. Oh, I'm not ready. I don't know enough. And the more I dug into why I'm not progressing in this area, the more energy I took back from the unknown. It's almost like I ignored it. Oh, I'm just waiting. And waiting sucks your power. It takes it away. You compartmentalize. Oh, all my energy, all this like creative energy that we have, I'm just putting in this little waiting bucket and putting it on the shelf. And you know what? Maybe tomorrow I'll decide to open it up and take my energy back and actually do something. We all struggle with this, but it's up to us to decide and to choose when we're done waiting. Waiting can become an identity in your subconscious. You are a waiter. That might not be grammatically, but you know what I'm saying. People know you as a person that just doesn't act. Oh, that dude needs like a week, a month to make a decision. In fact, he needs something bad to happen before he takes action or she takes action. You're known as a reactive person versus a proactive person. Is that you? And can today be the day that you choose to allow yourself to act? Now, something that was helpful for me in connecting with myself is starting to embrace this discomfort around the area. Because it's not like you're waiting for in all areas of your life, but that specific area that you want to progress that you really aren't. That's what I'm talking about here, right? Something that helped me reframe was two things. One is the question of, can I allow myself to act? And I have to answer that question internally. And I want you to try this. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to think about that area that you always wait on. I want you to visualize it in front of you. You can create like a theater setting and put yourself on the screen. And I want you to visualize that thing that you always say, oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then you wait. And I want you to play the scene right now. Your eyes closed. I want you to feel how you're feeling, maybe a little discomfort. And I want you to pause the movie. And I want you to put yourself, your current self, in front of the person in the movie. Now you're facing yourself. And I want you to ask that person, today, can we allow ourselves to act? And I want you to answer. I want you to give yourself that opportunity to take action. Now you can open your eyes. This exercise is really powerful. Now, you might have done the exercise and you might have said no, and that's completely fine. But one thing that you started to do is you started to confront this identity, this energy, this limiting belief. You started to give yourself an opportunity. And there's going to be a moment where you decide to say yes. And that's the moment where you can start taking action and start causing change for yourself. And you start redefining what waiting means for you. You can go from the person that waited a week to a person that waits maybe a couple hours, to the person that waits maybe a couple minutes. Or maybe your waiting period is a day. You need a day to sleep on it. But then you act. And that's perfectly fine. What isn't good, what isn't great, what isn't productive is that eternal waiting. When everything inside you, there's that thing inside you that's saying, yo, I can do that. I see myself doing that thing. That should be a signal for you to attack. So try the exercise that I showed you, that reframe. Ask yourself if I can choose to allow myself to act today, and go. And keep going until you get that yes and you start taking that action. I hope you found this helpful. It's a small practice. It's like a visualization practice. It's a practice where you get to connect with yourself and see yourself and help yourself get through that moment of stuckness, that eternal waiting, and you get to write a new story through action. Cheers.